Good afternoon, YouTube. I want to say hey to everybody. I'm getting on here. This video is pretty serious tonight. I'm getting on here. I'm talking about Jelani Day. His mom was on YouTube, and Jelani Day got killed in Chicago, Peru. I guess what's called Peru, Chicago. I want to say hi to everybody on the live. I want to give God the glory for the platform, and I also want to just say hi to everybody who see this video live. I want to say hi to people in Africa. I want to say hi to Sheriff. I want to say hi to Greatness. I want to say hi to SA. I want to say hi to Cisse. I want to say hi to everybody that's in Africa. I want to thank all of y'all for my subscribers and my followers on Facebook. This video is about a young college student who went to Illinois State University and ended up dead. So I'm just gonna start the video with I don't know all the facts about the case, so I'm just really just commenting on it and making y'all aware of what's going on in Chicago, Illinois. So I watched the video where this boy's mom, she was on the Dr. Oz show, and her son's name is Delaney Day, and he was a young college student. I guess he was trying to be a doctor. He was already a doctor. He had his little white little doctor suit on. He was a nice looking young boy. It's just a matter of him being in the wrong place, I think, at the wrong time. So I just want to get on here and talk about him. His mom is grieving over his death. And I'm gonna say this is that I don't know how it feels like to lose somebody that's so close to you like that you have to experience somebody else's death and have to go through having to bury them and finding the body. And they were saying that okay, so these are some of the facts that came out in the case. So this man's body was found face down in the Illinois River, and they said that his wallet was found somewhere else and that all of his clothes was in the car that he had on. So imagine having to find your son or see pictures of your son laying in a puddle of water or in some water with no clothes on, and the clothes they said was inside the car. So how do your clothes get inside the car? They said they found this car in like a wooded area, and somebody had took the license plates off the car. So that means that if they're trying to say what happened, that's what the police saying is that Delaney got out the car, took his license plate number off, took all his clothes off, left his clothes in the car, and then drowned himself. So that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say that he drowned himself. And if it don't make sense, it ain't true. You already know at the same time, if something don't make sense, it's not true. If somebody tell you something that don't make no sense, you got to sit there and think like, is they possibly telling the truth? If it don't make sense, it ain't true. And if this man was a college student, he was a doctor already, but I think that he was a grad student where he was going to further his education where he can just be a doctor, period. And somebody took his life, and I don't think that boy just went to the river and just dived in and said, I'm ready to die." If you got all that going for yourself, you're not going to take your own life. And if you know about Jesus Christ, you ain't going to take your own life anyway, because once you take your life, you're not going to be where Jesus or God is. So my thing is, I just want to say hi to everybody, and hopefully everybody maybe get on YouTube and follow Delaney Day, and I think his name Jelani. His name was Jelani Day, and he was a college student over at Illinois University, and he ended up missing, and then ended up dead, and then they ended up finding his body in the Illinois River. So what I'm going to say is my opinion about the whole thing is they said that they have a town in Illinois called Peru, Illinois, and it's called a sundown town. So I don't know. I guess back in the day, if a nigga is or a black person or somebody of African American descent is in a sundown town, that means that you have to be out of that town before the sundown, or they'll kill you. Now I don't know if Caucasians gonna kill you, but that's the way it seems. And I guess some of Illinois got the KKK somewhere. I ain't about to say nothing. God is in control, and I rebuke anything that happened to that boy. There, if y'all, I'm telling y'all, if anything happened to any of my boys, my sons, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't want that for myself. I feel his mother's pain. I feel personally feel her pain because she had a son that got taken away from her, and she don't even know how to explain his death because somebody's trying to tell her that her son drowned. But how do your son drown if he's a perfect swimmer? She said he knew how to swim. It was just a matter of somebody drowning him in that river and probably holding his head down in the river. Because I'm just seriously on everything. When I start hearing the story, I start going in my own mind, recreating the story that I thought happened to Jelani, and it's sad. I just see somebody holding him down in the water and killing him, and they trying to cover it up in Peru Town, Illinois. I didn't know Illinois was that bad, but Illinois got some terrible people. I know somebody from Chicago, and they just was a they was they was bad. And I'm not gonna sit up here and speak on people. People know what they did in Chicago. People know everything that they did in their childhood or in their adulthood, where they was slanging in a just slinging, selling dope, running around here thinking you the shit, and then something happened. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna leave Chicago alone. But hi, Yvette. Yvette from Chicago. I want to say hi to Oscar's family in Chicago. Y'all be careful down there because that Kanika girl, the one that died in the freezer, she died in Chicago too. So you don't ever know what's going on. I heard down in Chicago they selling body parts and everything. Like somebody kill you and they could sell your eyes, they could sell your organs and so I don't know what's going on, but I tell you what, whew, I'm glad I live in Cologne. I ain't even gonna say. Shoot, I need a bike. I don't need a bike coming to my door with the nonsense. But anyway, y'all Google Jelani Day. That's his name. He was a black boy. He was a college student in Illinois State College, and he ended up dead. And then first he ended up dead, and then they ended up missing and dead. And then that's when they found his body in the Illinois River. So my thing is, if y'all want to know more about Jelani Day, just go ahead and Google it. His mom is all over the internet, and she's upset about her son not getting that much attention. Where when Gabby, the female Caucasian Gabby, when they noticed that she was missing and stuff, they gave, I guess, gave her more attention than Jelani, and Jelani wasn't getting publicized. And I feel for Gabby's family because she was a pretty white girl, and I just didn't. She probably didn't know what type of guy she was dealing with. So at the same time, I pray for her family because I don't really know her, but I know she was a pretty white girl, Gabby. She was the one that they found dead. Her boyfriend killed her, and then he ended up killing himself because he didn't want to go to jail for what he did to her. So with that being said, everybody, just love your loved ones because you'll never know if somebody else is going to do something to them. Like I've been saying before about them three people that got killed in Canal Winchester for no reason. They're saying that somebody stalked them out, like was had them under surveillance and was watching them, and I knew that. That's the only how you gonna catch somebody that's not trying to think that I just don't know. And I pray for everybody, Jelani's mom and Jelani Day's mom. I just feel for you, girl, because I know I wouldn't be able to go through that. I would be somewhere shut down, just thinking like, what else can happen next? But with that being said, I just want everybody to have a good day. I want to say hi to Sheriff. I want to give a shout out to Sheriff. Hi, Boo. What's going on with you? I told you I was going to give you a shout out. Don't get carried away because that was it. Anyway, y'all have a good night. pray that Jelani Day get justice in Chicago. And I want to pray and ask God to just take over in that situation, because I know without his mom is feeling some like a heavy heart because she can't find out who did this to her son. In the meantime, in between time, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all when I'm making another video. I also want to give a shout out to Ghana, Gamba, Nigeria, Liberia, and Ghana. Support. I'm glad that y'all support me on my channel, and I'm glad y'all don't I ain't even gonna say it. Y'all have a good night, and everybody pray for Jelani's mom, because I don't think I would be able to go through something like that, because that would just kill it for me. In the meantime, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all when I make another video. Bye.